Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you find yourself in this weird, wild, wacky world we're in. This is a scene for the Sept of Forgotten Stories, a Werewolf the Apocalypse venue set in Dublin, Ireland. This evening's scene is set on Sept. It is a rather chilly day. It is not terribly warm out in Dublin at this time of year, but it has been sunny, not too rainy, at least for the last day or so. Prior to that, it was fairly nasty out. So, we set our scene at the gathering place of the Sept, the lake. And I will run through our PCs and let them tell you guys what they are doing, and we will go from there. First up is Seth Devine.
Seth, since the other day, has been moderately laying low and sort of asking about other kin and whoever he can talk to about who might know a certain right. He is currently out on the dock by the lake playing his harmonica.
Okay, up next is Colleen.
Colleen is up in a tree because she climbed in the tree so no ragabashes could sneak up on her.
Okay. And then we have Orat.
Orat is doing this thing that people, probably some kinfolk and probably some kinfolk had told him about, called sunbathing. So he's laying in the sun, probably with sunglasses, and this is like, yes, this is nice. The sun feels nice on my skin.
From her tree, Colleen is yelling, "You have to be naked for that to work."
Don't tell him that. He's menace. He's no better.
Yeah. That was a bad idea, because he goes, okay. Because he was just, like, he had his shirt off. But now he starts taking his pants off, because he doesn't know.
And she now pulls out her phone and goes back to playing mobile games.
Okay, so he's naked now.
God damn it, Colleen. Why'd you have to do that?
You can blame a ragabash as a mother.
Well, this guy is walking alongside the lake. I will pull up his overlay so people can see it.
Another McFadden.
Yes, another McFinn. Brandon has 3 kids.
There's a mess of them here.
And when he sees Orat and kind of stops in his tracks. I want to say something, but you know what? I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna. Never mind.
Hi there. She'll call, like, because she heard people walk closer. Just ignore Orat.
What are you doing up there?
Playing Clan Wars.
Jeez.
It's a good game.
It kills the time. I'm also still trying to contemplate if I should hide from my mother or go see her.
She will
Well,
find you eventually.
depending on who she is, I'm sure she'll find you pretty quick.
Nah, she's a ragabash. She has way more important things to do than look for me.
But she
I
will find you eventually.
guess so.
She'll kind of like peek over her phone more and be like, "Oh, what are you up to? You look like you belong in a magazine, not walking around here."
I'm not sure what you mean by that, but I suppose I appreciate it.
I can't remember if Colleen's actually introduced herself and met him or not.
Nope, this is his first time being on screen.
Okay. Well, she will carefully, as carefully as she can, and I will roll for it if I need to try make her way down from the tree.
As long as she's being careful, no roll needs to be made.
Okay. She'll dust her leather trousers off once she's down. She'll be like, "Hi, I'm Colleen Murray."
Cale McFinn.
And
Another McFinn.
and
You
that's
could say we're kind of running from Silver Tara.
Oh, so basically troublemakers using this as their last resort hiding place.
Troublemakers. Hardly.
Mm-hmm. See, my dad's a Fiona. I know what kind of trouble you make. She says, crossing her arms.
I'm Fiona Kin. It's not like I'm gonna do anything.
We're gonna turn around and all our meat and women will be gone. She's smirking as she says this.
He blushes. I
I'm
not
picking up
much
on you.
interested in women, so
Oh. Oh, I've got just the person to meet you then. Have you met Callum yet?
I can't say that I have.
She's gonna bring one of the pictures she took of him up. This is Callum. He's a total sweetheart, and you see his type.
He's just blushing very deeply.
So all the mead and men will be gone.
Oh, Rat, thank you for trying to add to my joke, but I think it would be most of the men. There are some men that they prefer a little glass over a little Fiona.
I prefer a big glass. He'll just nod. Like this is not a joke. It's a big just being serious. He didn't get that you were joking.
Oh, God. Oh, Rat, we have really got to work on your sense of humor.
Yes, probably. I lived in a shithole for most of my life, and he'll just nod.
I think we'll give the new guy a chance to also meet Seth because she's going to pull like Overat closer and she's like, I've got a joke for you. 2 nuns and a
It's-
rabbi walk into a
Is
bar.
Borat still naked?
Probably, yes, he hasn't. Because he doesn't know about, you're not supposed to be naked in front of other people.
Yeah, I'm going to change that. She does not grab him if he's naked. And she's like,
That Kale's face is just bright fucking red.
Overat, if you're done sunbathing, you should put your clothes on, please.
Oh, yes, okay. And he'll put his clothes on.
That was more of you than I ever wanted or needed to see.
But you said you're the one that told me to get naked if I want to sunbathe properly.
Yes, that's what my sister always said.
Lordy.
Do I look
I-
like a sunbathe?
You do look very pale. So no.
But as soon as he's dressed, she'll go. So the joke starts with two nuns and a rabbi walk into a bar. I'm giving Seth a chance to talk to the new kinfolk.
I'm a little bit off from you guys, I expect, because or am I wrong? Being on the
No, the dock's not that far away.
He might jump in. The last couple times he's talked when Colleen's been around, it didn't go well for him, so he's kind of just biding his time. He might be in it. He's not as stupid as everybody thinks he is.
So he probably would have heard that, this kid is another one of the McFinns.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Escape while you can. It's too late for me.
I promised my brother I'd meet him. So. And with that, he will fuck off. Because he has seen more of the Sept today than he thought he would.
He's gonna go and relieve some tension.
And Orat will probably laugh at the joke.
At least you think my dad's jokes are funny.
Well, you said it, so to me it was your joke.
True. My dad tells the weirdest, worst, best jokes ever after 12, 6 to 12 cans of mead or beer. Oh, Rat, why are you trying to sunbathe?
Because the sun feels good.
You should be moonbathing, not sunbathing.
But I like the feel of the sun on my body.
You're a strange man.
A lot of people like to feel the sun on their body. But yes, I am a stranger.
I mean, I guess.
But I am also strange probably because I am Metis.
Not to us. You're just a rat.
How smart at that.
So, I mean, if it doesn't work out between that guy and Callum, I could always hook you and Callum up. She says and kind of nudges over at some.
I prefer girls.
He'd wear a pretty dress and you know it.
But that doesn't make him a girl. I could wear a pretty dress. Then again, I can be a girl. So it's different. He'll smile. But even as a girl, I still prefer girls.
It's about that time, this kid comes walking down to the water. Hello, Colleen. Oh, rat.
Hello. How are
Hello.
you, dear? You're so lucky you arrived when you did.
Why?
Our friend Orad here was going sky-clad, she says with a grin.
What is skyclad?
I gave him my sister's sunbathing tips. I didn't expect him to actually do it, though.
Kind of tilts his head. I don't know what sunbathing is.
Oh god, this is going to be either beautiful or horrifying. It's, according to my sister,
You didn't expect me.
she motions Orad to continue.
If you didn't expect me to do it, why did you give me the advice?
I thought you had been around all of us enough to know I was sort of kidding. But sunbathing, as my sister does it, is you strip to as little clothing or as possible, and you lay in the sun for like an hour or so. Oh, yeah. It was a
Interesting.
joke.
He kind of looks over and he sees Seth.
Still playing his harmonica.
Are you the one who was wanting to learn the rite of contrition?
He stops dead, mid line and looks to him, looks to Aurat and Colleen, and then looks back to him. Hi. I've been talking around a bit for that. Why?
I know it. I can teach it to you if you want. It was one of the first ones that my mom taught me.
You've learned rights before you even taken rank.
You don't need rank to learn a rite.
Out of character, Seth is pretty fucking oblivious to a lot of Guru Society stuff.
That and his mother is a Theurge as well, so his father is a Ragabash.
What you ask in return for teaching?
I wouldn't ask for anything in return.
Seth is
Passing on knowledge is important.
hi, but there's no such thing as a free lunch. He looks moderately skeptical at him. Not like offensively, but just like he doesn't believe him. If you say so, though. He taps out his harmonica on his wrist and places it back in a black case. And inside of the, let's say, he's wearing a jean jacket today. Sure. It's Pater, right?
Uh, yes, you can use the Americanized Peter if you prefer.
That's what I said, Pater.
Ah, it's just your accent that makes it sound different. Okay. I'm used to hearing Russian accents. I do
Oh,
apologize. He does have a very thick Russian accent. I just can't do it, so
well, yes. I'm used to learning Russian accent. Yeah, I love the Russian accent. All right. Well, um, perhaps we should do it. Gain ourselves a bit more privacy. He looks at Colleen and then away.
If you got something to say, mister, just say it.
I think he just wants to learn the right in private.
Well, you've made it quite clear that you don't have a fondness for me. I'm not trying to start any drama. I'm not trying to break any waves. It's not my style.
She
Just
tilts her head. She actually is looking at him genuinely confused. The only thing I don't like about
all
you,
three of you.
be cool to learn, but the only thing I don't like you've ever done is the racial slur you used. No matter how angry you get, something like that should never slip out of your mouth to one of your sept members.
he has no response to that. He's biting his tongue. He's not going to say anything.
That's the only thing you have done that has made me to that point of any level of hate. And I don't hate you. I just think you're foolish for using language like that.
Is this why you wanted to learn the rite of contrition?
Oh, neither confirm nor deny that. It's come to my attention that it's a fairly prudent right for a Ragabash to know.
Mama thought it would be appropriate given what I am as well.
But if these two want to learn at the same time, who am I to set the class size at your word?
I will learn it another day. I'm simply here enjoying the sun and company.
He'll nod. You can also go to my mother to learn it if I'm otherwise occupied. She likes teaching.
I will. Oh, I will watch for now. Maybe I will go to her. Maybe I will go to you. I don't know yet.
He kind of looks around, like he's trying to find something. And he sees a little shell sitting on the shore of the lake and goes over and grabs it. First step, find a gift. And at that point, he will shift into lupus.
Seth actually has taken out a small notebook and starts taking notes.
And he's has the little shell in his mouth. He kind of looks up at Colleen. May I use you as an example?
Yes, you may. I trust you.
He will wiggle down onto his belly and slide forward and nose the shell towards Colleen, whining.
Colleen will take it and she'll give his ear a scritch.
He will smile. And that is how you perform the rite of contrition. It is an apology. You must find a gift for the person who you choose to apologize to. Like the shell.
Out of character, do we have any mechanics for learning rights officially?
Yes. Okay. Let me go look at the forum because they are on the forum. I will do. And no, I don't want unmask. No, bugger. Oh wait, I can open up the Discord. It's linked in there. Mwahahaha. Ignore me. I'm fucking weird. Important links. Did we? Okay, yes, we did put the forum in important links. I was about to say, did we really not put it there? We did. Okay. House rules. Nope, that's for now. Okay, go back. Game setting information. She didn't move over the rights. I guess I'm going to look at Unmask anyway. Login. House rules, werewolf house rules, learning rights. Okay. When rolling to learn a right, you roll at the beginning when you learn it. You have access to the right on a successful roll, but you have to wait 1 week times level of the right learned to learn another. Minor rights are only 3 days.
Okay, so
The roll for learning the right is intelligence plus rituals. The difficulty is 10 minus your intelligence score.
Yep. Standard stuff.
Yep.
Where's my thing?
And rights can be learned based on the ritual score, not on rank.
3,
And Peter's is quite high.
4. So 4 at diff 7. I don't get it. Seth just looks confused. Because
Peter looks a bit sad.
I mean, Colleen's gonna stand up. She's gonna move towards Seth. She's not switching to Lupus because she fucking hates changing to Lupus in front of other people.
That takes about 4 steps back when she starts approaching him.
She's going to kneel down in front of him, like one leg flat on the ground, one knee up, like in front of her, like almost like a wedding proposal style kneel. Granted, she does not realize it looks like that because she's used to kneeling that way. And she's going to hold the shell up to him. Granted, she's not actually doing the ritual, she's just showing the steps she saw Peter do. Just keep practicing if you're worried.
Well, technically, I can't even try and re-roll to learn it for another week.
Technically, he can't. This is in-game floof.
This is mostly just fluff.
He looks really flustered and embarrassed, and he's gonna turn. He's just, and he turns his back to everybody and kind of walks to the end of the dock as far as he can. You feel like if the dock was longer, he would keep walking.
All right. She's going to look at Ored and Peter, and she goes, "Can you two stay here at a distance for a moment, please? I would like to talk to Seth alone."
Of course.
Peter kind of, lays down on his belly.
She'll give him a quick belly scritch before she runs, fast walks after Seth. Seth, can we talk for a moment?
He sort of moves uneasily away from her.
She won't like get close enough to be in his personal bubble, but she's close enough she can talk at a normal tone. She doesn't have to raise her voice, and he'll hear her.
He's still very clearly agitated, to say the least. Whatever you got to say, just say it.
You don't need a ritual. If you're upset about something, you should speak from your heart.
Last I checked, most times I speak, I end up putting my foot in my mouth afterwards, or somebody shoves it in me for me.
Yeah, and you look young, so that's going to happen a lot. I put my foot in my mouth at least every few months.
Yeah, well, if I keep putting my foot in my mouth as much as I have, I'm going to end up with athlete's tongue.
She's going to laugh. You know what?
I'm not used to this many people, okay? I'm not used to being around so many of, everybody.
I get your pain, man.
Do you now? Do you really think you do? And
I'm
you
an agoraphobe. She's just going to say it plainly. I'm terrified of the outside world. Every day is a struggle just to come to the sept. But I keep trying because I know each day is another chance to heal from what I've lost, from the pain that's been inflicted upon me. So another chance to see the world differently.
I'd say for free, no real perception check needed unless Shanna here so deems it. You just see him mouth the words, "What I've lost," back to himself as he kind of looks away from you again. What I've lost.
Yeah, if he's not trying to hide it, then no perception.
He's not trying to hide it.
I'm going to give a warning because Colleen's about to get a little dark. Would you like to know what the first ritual I learned was?
By all means.
I was 18. Woke up from being unconscious for a couple of days. I learned the rite of cleansing. I do it every day. And no matter what I do, even though I can't remember exactly what happened, I still feel dirty. So you're not the only one who's a screw up and has issues. But if we don't call each other out, then we won't grow as people. And I may have gone a little too far when I saw the way you were talking, and I apologize.
Whatever. I'm trying to make. I'll make my apologies when I can. I was taught that anything worth doing is worth doing right, and he lowers his voice even more. Now he is definitely trying to hide, what he's saying, so that Orat doesn't hear it. But you're right. What I said to the fucker over there wasn't right. And if I'm going to say I'm sorry, which isn't exactly in my wheelhouse, shall we say, I'm going to do the damn thing right. And he's sincere about it. But it almost looks like he's pained to be sincere. And he looks back out over the water again. Son of a bitch.
Take the time you need to think on how you want to say it. Don't rush to say it within a couple days. A well thought out apology is better than a, rushed one. And she's going to leave the seashell on one of the pillars of the dock, and she's going to walk back to the other two.
Peter's still, laying on the ground in lupus.
She honestly doesn't care if they heard or not. But she is giving the lupus Peter scritches.
His fur in lupus is snow white.
Well, aren't you the prettiest little albino on the set?
I'm not albino. I'm the same color pattern as my mom and my dad and my sister.
Seth starts playing his harmonica again. But it's clear that he's distracted or his mind isn't completely in trying to play correctly. And it just doesn't sound as good as it did even a few minutes ago.
Colleen's going to stand back up after petting Peter, and she's like, I'm going to take a brief moment to walk around the set. You and a rat have some fun.
Okay, come back quickly.
Yep, she needs a moment alone. She's probably going to go cry for a little while.
Who are the other cubs?
Wait a minute. You had a teacher. Did you factor that into the difficulty?
For learning?
Yeah.
What's the teacher augment?
Yes.
It takes one off the difficulty.
Well, let's look at the roll.
So diff would have been 6.
Doesn't make a
Yeah,
difference.
it would have actually been 6. Okay. Dice were just not on your side today.
Nope. I had a 9, a 1, a 5, and a 4.
That one.
Yep.
Ones are a dick.
That one though.
Ones are dicks.
Ones are dicks.
Huh? At least I played off right.
Peter's just gonna lay down. He kind of wants to go after Colleen, but he's not going to. He can tell she needs space.
And as soon as she gets away from the group and in some trees where she thinks no one can hear or see her, she's going to curl up in the fetal position against a tree and just cry.
God, why is Maeve not here?
All right, we'll look to Peter. How are the other cubs?
They've all been very nice so far. Kind of
Good.
loud.
I think that's part of being a cub.
I'm not loud.
I'm told. I think we are different as Metis, but I think I was told the age at which, especially Homid change, they're an age where they tend to be very loud. Sometimes, a lot of the time. I think they called it going through puberty, or just being young.
He nods.
No, Homids are a bit strange.
Only a bit. My mama's Hamid. She's not strange. I don't think so, anyway.
Yeah, my mom does seem less strange. She seems normal, at least to me.
Love it. Anyone who didn't understand the situation would just see, a fucking wolf talking to a person.
Yes. I like your fur in Lupus. It's very beautiful.
It's like this in all my forms.
Oh, I like your fur. I didn't see it. I've only seen you in Hobbit before.
Oh, I tend not to take rhinos too much unless it's necessary.
He'll nod and just nod. Yeah, I think that seems to be what most of us do. I
like
spend a lot of
because I
time
can give
in
my sister
Clobber
rides.
because that must be fun. I've never thought of that.
He nods. She is quite tiny, though.
She is, but she seems nice.
She is. It's about that time that this woman comes walking along the water.
Enchanted by the sounds of mediocre harmonica music, I'm supposing.
No, she is just walking along the water.
How far? Oh, yeah. Well, we'll probably just see her. Well, I mean, all right. They're probably not far
You
from the water.
can see her from. She's a little ways off, but
There's a new person. Is she coming towards us, or is she going the other way? Like coming?
she's coming toward you guys.
Okay. In that way, he'll probably wait.
Peter will sniff the air. She smells like the alpha.
Fiona. Yes, she smells Fiona. And he'll sees her, and he starts blushing.
Peter will look up at him. Your face is red. Why is your face red?
I don't know. I saw her and I feel strange. She
Oh.
is pretty. And he kind of like hides behind Peter, whether he's like probably bigger. How big
Peter's in
actually
lupus.
is Peter?
So he's in lupus.
Yeah.
So Peter's like, why are you hiding behind me? I'm smaller than you.
Shut up.
I'm also in
She
lupus.
smells.
I'm not hiding much. This is strange feeling bad.
No. No, it's good. It's strange.
What
I
does
don't
it feel
know.
like?
I feel strange. He'll think like butterflies.
He smiles a little bit. You like her.
He'll nod.
You are attracted to her. That is the word.
Attracted. Yes.
God, the poor fucking Metis trying to figure out what fucking words are.
It's strange. I want to say hello, but I also don't want to.
Go say hello. Stop being silly. He kind of walks around behind him in lupus and nudges him with his nose. Go.
Okay. He'll go to her. Hello.
Hello.
I am Orat. Metis, Cleese of the nation, born under a full moon, child of Pegasus.
She smiles. I'm Mélène Dubois, deeded spirit keeper. Metis, born under crescent moon. Adrian of the Fianna.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Yes, I am deeded a sinister.
That is a pretty deep
You
name.
are.
Oh, hang on. Go ahead.
Seth will actually stop for a moment and kind of look and take note of her when he hears Adrian Theurge of the Fianna, but then proceeds to start playing again. And this time, let's hope that it sounds better, because he's going to activate that fetish, or try.
Oh, hush, woman.
Let's see if the dice continue to hate me.
The dice seem to have been dicks today.
Dude, the dice have hated me since I started. I'm not sure I've had one good roll yet. Well, that one definitely counts. All right, so the harmonica fetish activates. So he has +1 to performance.
Definitely does.
The worst roll I ever did, and thank God it was a damage roll and couldn't be a bot. But I had 14 dice, and I think I had nothing above 6, and I think I had like 4 or 5 ones.
Oh God. Yeah, well, he activates the fetish. He brings the harmonica back to his mouth and why, God, why?
The dice gods are dicks.
No, he'll say that in character even. Why, God, why?
They let him kind of look over.
Oh, he's embarrassed.
Hello.
He's definitely embarrassed.
Hello.
Oh, hi there. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to clear something out of the harmonica here. Lying.
She just smiles. Also, how loud was the harmonica?
Well, it's a harmonica being played out across the lake, so she totally heard it on approach. And then, and this
I'm
chick,
just
right?
worried about how loud it was because her menace deformity is hyper acute senses.
Well, it's not like he's playing a fucking trumpet in her ear. It's not crazy loud, but it's definitely, especially with hyper acute senses, she totally heard it then. I wouldn't say that it would be like offensive or abrasive. I wouldn't say it would probably be abrasive.
It wasn't that bad.
Oh, there seems to be something stuck in it. It's been throwing the key off all day, trying to continue the lie.
That happens.
Yep, sure does. And he's real embarrassed at this point, and is just kind of.
She pretty clearly, just kind of believes him.
Hey, oh well, fuck. He taps it out and puts it away again. Probably for good this time. Wasn't meaning to eavesdrop on you or anything, but heard your introduction over here to Mr. Arat. Seems that we'd probably be sharing a bit of the same blood, maybe.
Possibly.
Oh, fuck. Wormy manners. I'm a. And he goes into that ridiculously stupid, grandiose step out bow that he does. Stuff divine, lost and found. Born on 2 legs underneath no moon. Walking with a stag for my life. Pleasure to meet you.
She smiles and she'll repeat her introduction.
Right. Caught it the first time. I mean,
Sorry.
it's an honor to meet you, Raya. What was it? Spirit Keeper. Spirit Keeper, Raya, he would have said. Because he's trying not to piss off anybody else recently.
Please, just call me Milan.
Milan. That's what you wish. So I'll be it, man.
It is clearly not an Irish name.
Does she have an accent of any kind?
It's kind of this very odd combination of French and Irish.
I just saw the enchanting voice of Hilga. I like your voice. It's pretty when you talk. And he goes even redder, like, and starts to look down.
Oh, it's really not that great.
I like it.
Oof, that low self-image flaw.
Yay.
I like it.
I have a weird cross between an Irish and a French accent.
Could I
I
go out
don't
the
mind.
limit and say that you're not from around here then, Arya?
I am. I was born in Ireland. I was raised by a French Fianna family.
French Fianna, you say? Never met any of the fam from that side of the pond.
I could introduce you to my sister.
Come to think of it, I haven't met
She's
much.
very pretty.
Oh, unless she's kin, that. And he just shrugs.
She is kin. She is also a fae.
Oh, what now?
A fae. She's a fairy.
He looks confused. Or let's see, what's my Fianna lore? Hold
Yeah,
on.
what is your Fianna lore?
Let me look at it.
Yeah, intelligence Fianna lore.
I think that'll be 4 total, if I am correct. Oh, that'll be 5. You want to roll on that?
Yeah, go ahead and roll for me.
Doing a thing. I already got it going.
We'll just say standard diff.
Oh, is she now? How's that working out for her?
Well, the WWtA deal with them all the time.
Is she one of the tall ones with that only get prettier, or is she one of the scary ones?
She's one of the ones that gets prettier. She's very pretty.
He's trying really, really hard since he's been pissing off people left and right since we got here. He's trying really hard to keep it in. They're like, oh, you know, if you happen to wish to introduce me to your pretty sister who only gets prettier, well, I guess I couldn't be opposed to that.
She will pull out her phone and start texting someone.
Oh God. Sure. Start introducing him to the pretty fae when he's got his confidence at the lowest.
She about 5 minutes later, this woman approaches.
I gotta double check my flaws.
There you go. I will pull up her overlay.
Real beauty, sex appeal, damn.
What? Whoa, damn, God, fuck me.
There you go. She is at 7 with Pure Breed 5.
And with sex appeal, and with real beauty.
All of the muse.
Yes, she does.
So is she gonna steal my soul?
No, Soul of the Muse. It inspires creativity in artists.
Yeah, I know. But anybody that pretty has got to be a succubus and is gonna steal my soul.
She's an Arcadian she.
And my statement stands.
But yeah, this woman comes walking over.
Especially the Arcadian she. They're fucking totally soul stealers.
She would be very upset to hear that.
That was the player. You know that was the player. I wasn't setting it up. Very poor Irish accent. Yeah, well, hello there.
Now she speaks with a very heavy French accent.
Oh fuck, neither of us are gonna be able to understand each other. It's gonna be fucking great.
Hello. I'm Charisse Dubois. I see you've met my sister.
Why, I have. She said she was pretty, but no. She said you were pretty, but he kind of looks her up and down, makes sure to say it. He says it while making eye contact. But I don't think she did you justice. You're a vision now, aren't you? And I don't know
Aren't
if you
you
want.
cute?
Okay, out of character, especially with charisma 4, Seth is more charismatic than the player is. So,
She's also like 28.
and he's like 18. So, you want charisma something on that?
No, not at all. She will pat him on the cheek. Aren't you cute?
Cute. That's not one that's generally thrown about me. Devilishly handsome. That's one that's more commonly said. And he gives a little to go along with the devilishly handsome. Gives her a little devilish grin.
I haven't
You are a
heard anyone
ragabash,
call
aren't
you
you?
that.
I'm sorry. What did Orat say?
Because Orad, he's simply taking it because he hasn't heard anyone call Fifth that, so he just goes, I haven't heard anyone call you that.
You don't know
You're a
many.
ragabash, aren't you?
So I
No,
didn't hear that.
what would be the giveaway on that one, lass?
That little smirk of yours. That gives away ragabash every time.
Oh, pardon me. Really now. Here, I've been told it's one of my best features. I've been told I've had a very endearing smile. And it broadens a little bit. He's trying. He's trying very hard to be charming. And again, the character is more charming than the player is. Because I believe that's what I actually took for a
Notices Melen continuing to look at Orat. She kind of looks over at him.
Yeah. Seth's charisma specialty is charming, so just saying.
You. Tall, blonde, and sexy. You're going to take my sister out on a date.
On a date.
On a date. You two keep eye fucking each other.
Date. Fuck yeah. She looks like she's trying to figure out the term I fucking. Because he knows both words. He's just what?
You're undressing her with your eyes, and she is doing the same.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Don't think too much could come of that.
He goes red.
So, you two are going to go on a date. I don't care if you go to the movies or if you just stay at home. You're going to go on a date.
He'll nod. Okay, I'll take her on a date.
Milan has buried her face in her hoodie and is absolutely dying.
And freaking Seth is just kind of wide-eyed. Even though they're sisters, the kin bouncing around the two Guru, one of them being an Adrin, is like, damn.
She also has Sovereign 5. If she tells them to do something, they're gonna fucking do it.
Oh, use that Sovereign 5 on me, baby. You don't need it, but use it anyway. Sovereign. What a mean fucking art.
I mean, she has Sovereign, she has Naming, she has Spring. All at 5. She's a duchess.
I like Spring. Oh, great.
All
Yes,
right.
you two are going on a date.
Wait. If she used Rebirth on her, oh man. No, never mind. I'm thinking out loud. That could be fucking bizarro.
No, trust me, I get it.
You see where I'm going with this?
If she unleashed Spring, she could heal both of their deformities with ease.
She could make a let's just say the thing and the people and maybe something new and nope. That would be so much bad. She'd get in so much trouble.
She would.
All right. Well, at that point, we'll get his phone out and probably text Colleen because she was here not too long ago. Going, help, come back.
He's going to send back a picture of a pile of what looks like water on roots of a tree.
Seth will try to chime back in. Well, if we're sending those two off on a date, where's that leave us then?
I don't know. You seem awfully young.
What I lack in age, do I make up for it in experience? He'll cock an eyebrow.
Mm-hmm. Do you really think you can handle me? I would break you.
Oh, what a way to go, though. I mean, there's only one way to find out. Yeah. Use take two. You seem rather sure of yourself, lass.
Of course I am. Have you looked at me?
Indeed, I have. I mean, I hadn't noticed.
I'm quite literally not of this world.
Oh, see, now there's an out of this world joke just there, waiting to be had. But I'm gonna save the low hanging fruit for another day. Look at
But
that,
yes,
lass.
I'm quite sure of myself.
You've been in my presence for all of 4 minutes, and you're already making me want to be a better man. Oh god, like I said, player is not as charismatic as the tune is.
She's going to smile. I'll think about it.
He'll step in a little closer to her. Well, don't think too long, lass. Who knows how long a fine specimen as myself might stay available on the market.
She will smile. Come on, Maylin. I have a date to get you ready for.
Okay. He'll smile at me, then I'll see you later. Then I'll probably need to get
She will.
phone number.
I was gonna say, Orad has his phone in his hand still, right?
Yeah.
Sharice is going to reach over, pluck the phone from his hand, and put Malin's phone number into it.
That so means she saw the response from Colleen.
Yes, she did. Who is Colleen? And where is she?
She is. I'm not sure where she is. She went off, and she is a sorry, shall say she is
Malin,
actually, yeah, here, Philodox.
I will be back. I thought she will walk away.
So I'll wait for you here then. Sounds good. No, I got nothing.
Because she is going to go check on Colleen. She's going to find her and sit down next to her.
Well, she stopped crying, but she sounds almost like she's hyperventilating with her breathing.
You need to take a deep breath. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad.
She's gonna take a couple deep breaths, try to calm down. She is scooted away from Duchess some. I'm calling her that because I'm not even gonna slaughter her name by trying to pronounce it.
Sharice.
Sharice. Fucking Lindsay. Yeah, I'll be okay. I should probably go home.
Want to talk about it?
Not really, no.
All right. By the way, this is hands down the most beautiful woman you have ever seen.
Yeah. No, she knows. Like she is trying really hard to keep her eyes. Like her eyes will start to wander down, and then she'll jerk them back up. She is not sure what to look at the moment.
I mean, I would suggest her eyes, but
well, like she doesn't want to be rude because she keeps catching herself clearly. Are you one of my mom's friends?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that because someone was unmuted.
Oh, I said that mainly she keeps catching herself staring at different parts of Duchess because, in her opinion, it's so beautiful, and she's not sure what would be the least rude to gawk at.
She's used to it. She can't go out in public without confessions of love, so...
I take it you're one of Uncle Kieran or my mom's friends?
Actually, I am one of the Fae. I am here with my sister.
Her eyes
She
go...
decided to leave Silver Tara.
Oh god, Dad was right. Don't cry on trees or fairies will come.
I wasn't summoned by your tears. Well, I suppose in a way I was, but I saw the picture that you sent. Orat, was it?
Yeah. I can't always save him, and I needed a moment to calm down. There were too many people there.
There were quite a few. Sometimes getting away is necessary.
Yeah, I probably just pushed myself too much today.
Sometimes we have to.
Oh, look, and someone's giving me the lessons I was just trying to give Seth. Oh, God, you didn't meet him, did you?
Yes, I believe he was the one who asked me on a date.
She'll nod. Good luck with that.
You wouldn't believe how many dates I get asked on in a day.
I'm assuming at least 100.
Depends on if I'm in public.
I mean, you really have a nice appearance.
That's part of being Faye.
You could give my raspberry a run for his money.
Your raspberry?
My
A
friend,
boyfriend, I assume.
my friend, I call him Raspberry. She's blushing as she says this.
Your friend, huh? Sounds like a little more than that.
We've not made anything official. It's been nice and slow.
That's always nice. Sometimes you need to step back and take things slowly.
Yep. I she stands up. I think I need to go clear my head and start heading to the houses.
She nods. Of course.
As she leaves, she's texting Rasvin something, which I'm gonna put in the Facebook chat for that.
Well, if no one else has any declarations, I think that's a pretty good place to end our scene. We had some interesting times. Nothing? Okay. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been a scene for this